So do you ever wish you had talent? I do. I know how to pay upwards to like 40 people's um rent. I am the literal money maker of girl world. Now that's a fucking talent. All by literally just being boring as so that's me. Thanks.
But my Cameo is 40% off. Whew. I might need to turn it down to like 73. I might need to do that. You can't afford AC. I almost just answered with a really snarky answer and I had to stop myself, so be very proud of that. But yes, I can afford AC. When they said, "What, can you not afford AC?" I was about to say, I can afford AC for everyone in this chat. But down below, you can see my Cameo link. It is 40% off. And I have made a Cash App as well.
Oh my god. I love you giving me all your money. Thank you so much. You probably, never mind, I'm not even gonna say it.
And that is because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job.
Thank you for the fat phobic super chat. If you guys wanna, super chat me roast, just roast me. Roast me, go for it. I don't give a fuck. It could be fucking fat phobic all you want, but I'm gonna be laughing to the bank. Thank you for the money, especially $5. I love a good $5. Thank you. Much appreciated. You're lucky I'm lazy. You're lucky. That's all I gotta say. You're lucky I'm lazy because, honey, I got the money. I got the time. I got the lawyer. But I'm lazy. I mean, me too, Tegan. I'm making money. I'm going to the bank. Thank you, Minnie, for the super chat. You're nothing but a bitch. But I love that because I got your money, honey. Even before I found that out, I was talking to my friend and I said, I am going to take a break from YouTube because mentally, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. Thankfully, I have an amazing savings. I, work for my money and I got it. Yeah, sometimes I got that shopping addiction going, you know what I'm saying? But I also know how to save my money. I'm responsible. And I need to just focus on me and my own. And the drama on YouTube is not worth it to me. Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing. So it's like the psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're gonna go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either gonna be super like, oh my god, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away. Or you're gonna be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away. I don't know why I was like that. It's like I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that was just chilling. Spend. Like my hobbies are expensive. Like Lego and this and that. And I do not do YouTube for the money. I've tried to explain that several times. I can't go. I don't think many people would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in though. I don't think anyone would. I don't think anyone would. I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, could have been, but I was still coming. I am a big spender. We all know this, but I'm also a really big saver. I make sure that I have all my money for taxes come the new year. I make sure I have money put back just in case, because you never know what's gonna happen with your pets.
Twinkie has surgery on Friday. Twinkie has surgery on Friday. And that is why you guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet. I'm going to the vet. Because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her.
You might have to take them to an emergency vet visit, or I don't have insurance. So I need to have money just in case I need to go to the hospital, or extra doctor visits, etc., etc. I would never ever spend money that I don't have. And I think it's just so weird that a lot of people also ask me, Amberlynn, when are you gonna get a job? Like, you don't have that big a following. And I'm just like, do you not see how many views I get on my videos? Like, I really don't have like a huge following. I almost have 100,000 subscribers, and I'm like going crazy about it, and I'm so grateful. I can't even believe it. But you guys have to realize that you don't get paid per subscriber, you get paid per view. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery. My savings was directly for taxes. It was directly for taxes. I just feel really lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair. I just want to let you guys know that I don't just work to pay bills. I don't just work to pay for things that I need. I work to spend my money how I want to. As long as I have my bills paid and everything taken care of, I think how I spend my money is up to me. I am very responsible with my money. I make sure that I buy the things I need. I take care of my bills. And then if I have, leftover money, I should be able to do what I want with it. I think everyone should be able to do what they want with their own money. People criticizing me for buying things is ridiculous, because everyone should be allowed to do so. If you have the money, do what you want with it. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just don't understand why it's anybody's business what I do with my money. Hey, you guys. Target haul. I promise not every video is gonna be Target haul, hauls, but I shouldn't have to justify, like what I do with my money. Like, we all earn money, we're all adults. Do your responsibilities first and then call it a day. No matter what size you are, no matter how often you leave the house, if you like to dress cute, or if you like to have a large clothing selection, then do it. Who cares what other people think? And I just think it's wild to me that people have such a big issue with how much I spend when my money is none of your business. Growing up, I only had one pair of pants that I wore constantly. I had a Jimi Hendrix sweatshirt I wore every single day, and that's the only clothing items I really had. I might have had a few other shirts here and there. I think I had one black shirt that said Giants on it. I know, fat jokes are coming in on that one, but I really liked the Giants when I was younger. I think I was trying to like relate to my dad or whatever, but those were really the only two things that I would wear all the time because I didn't have anything. And now that I'm able to express myself with clothing, obviously I can't express myself 100% how I want to because my weight does kind of stop that from happening, but I try to make do with what I can, with what I have, how I look now. A lot of people have been talking about my money lately, which is really weird because I feel like everyone's money is like everyone's money. If you make it, do what you want with it as long as you're responsible first, which I am, and I save a lot of freaking money. I'm just gonna use this as an example. I think it's really weird that like other YouTubers can spend like $10,000 on this purse, $6,000 on that jacket, get a pair of shoes for $3,000, and it's totally fine, but I spend like $48 on earrings that I'm gonna enjoy wearing and people get mad at me. $48 is really not that much. Everyone's lifestyle is completely different, and when people say like, oh, you're flexing because you have a Coach purse or a Coach wallet. Like, no, that's not it. Like, I just hate that, like, when I buy something super cheap, people tell me to buy more expensive things, but then when I buy expensive things, people tell me to stop flexing and I should just, like, go the cheap route. My money is my money, your money is yours, and I think that other people, like, everyone should just worry about their own. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I just want to have another year of saving a ton of money, because what I like to do when I get paid, automatically I save 40% for taxes. Bam. Majority of the time, taxes is about 31%. I'm gonna be honest, when you do YouTube, they take about 31%. But I like to be safer than sorry, honey, because I am not wanting to go up in there and being like, I don't have the money. Like, that's just really embarrassing. So that's already 40% of my money just saved. And then I wanna say about another 30% I just save automatically. It's just saved. I don't use it. I have no reason to use it. So then that leaves me with 30% for like bills. And I just buy random stuff. It really doesn't matter. But I mean, it honestly depends on the month. Sometimes I'll barely use any money and everything I got paid just automatically is saved. Anyways, that's just like enough talking about money. Whatever. I just want to save money. I have a section of money that I do donate, whether that's to friends, family, charities, doesn't matter. I always donate every single month. Then I have a section of money that is like emergency that I just don't touch. Then there's a section of money that's just kind of there. There's a section of money that I allow myself to spend on frivolous crap because it's my money and I make that money. You know, one day I will die and that money ain't coming with me. I believe that no matter what you do for income, as long as you're not hurting anyone or whatever you do for your job, you're not just making money to pay bills. You're not just living life to pay bills. You know, whether I spend $80 on 4 pairs of earrings, or I spend the $80 on a room for a hotel, or I spend the $80 on a purse, like that's no one's concern or business but mine. I am very, very responsible with my money, and I know to you guys it doesn't seem like it because I post so many hauls. And trust me, if I were you, I'd be watching me or Amberlynn and I'd be like, okay, this girl does not know how to, you know, save money, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I do, and I don't want to get into numbers because I don't feel like that's appropriate. I want to stop being judged for how I spend my money, because the money that I'm showing you that I'm buying earrings with and like candles, you know, silly things like that, things that I do enjoy and love, there is a set amount of money that I allow myself to do that with. It's not like I'm just out buying, even though it does seem like that. And that's never my intention. I'm not here to brag. I'm just here to share my life, and something I do enjoy doing is shopping. $23,000 is a lot of money, and I do not spend that on Uber Eats. I have like a budgeting system that I do. Obviously, bills come first, savings, taxes, like all of that, very important. And I allow myself to spend money on things that I want. And that's why I do get things from Amazon. I sometimes go shopping, and it's like, it's no one's business what I do with my money, first of all. I'm not hurting. I'm very lucky for the money that I make, and I'm very, very grateful.
But my Cameo is 40% off.
The horseshoes, the bean bags, and her.